Well, it's Kyle Travis' YouTube channel here, or Redline Redneck YouTube channel here, and well, another update video on the 1984 F-150 or F-1 Shitty, and the old flare side here. No, she's not for sale. She's not for sale. That's just a fake sign. It's not for sale. Anyway, the update video. Yeah, I took the let's start with the main course. We have the hood is on this Ford now. I did not do any pictures or step-by-steps. I did have them, but I'm probably not going to put them in the video. I'm kind of lazy. But yeah, let's get a look at this hood. So remember, if you guys remember, I took the hood. I don't know if you guys know, but I took the hood off of the 1987 Ford or 86 Ford Outback. As you can see it right there, she is primered and sanded. Well, I sanded it down with the old man and got all the rust and scratches off, and I primered it with him. And she's looking good. We got her bolted on. Oh yeah, and the bottom is painted as well. And I took the windshield wiper motor off as well. Here it is here. Unfortunately, it doesn't work at the moment. I don't know if it's the plug needs to be cleaned up in here, because there is some corrosion and rust, or if the motor has just hit the poop chute and don't work. I might buy another one. I think they wanted around 100 something on Amazon from the States to deliver to Canada, so shipping and border, all that crap would even come to even more. So I took this one off. I'm going to go up back. Not tonight because it's raining and it's dark, but I'm gonna go and look off of my grandpa's old truck and Shurton's, which is an 86 Ford, which I got the hood from this. I also have these doors on. I can't remember if I updated you guys on that, but I got 94 Ford doors on this truck, which 94 Ford doors are incompatible with the 1980 Ford fenders and rear. They line up, as you can see, but the mirrors are different. That's no big deal. I'm kind of sticking with them because, well, I don't want to drill a secondary hole into the here because they're really good. Like, there's no Bondo. Like, they're original. They're good looking. Original paint. Actually, no, I think they've been painted maybe once, but they're really good. These fenders are actually for a Bronco, but, well, they're incompatible. I got those through, can't remember where I got those. LMC? No, I don't order from LMC. I thought that's a States thing, so, but yeah. Gas tank's in. Brake lines are all good. We have working rear brakes, working front brakes. Dad helped me with the brake lines, but the gas tank's in. I remember, I know I showed you guys that. I don't think I showed you guys a video of this truck running with the new Fresh glass pack. Now, here's what I'm going to say. Everyone said that Cherry Bomb did not make glass packs anymore and it was only Fresh. I'm not going to tell my dad or anyone this because he bought me this exhaust, but I'm really disappointed in the Fresh glass pack. Now, when I was listening to a Fresh glass pack, and I will tell you guys what I was hoping for in this video of a truck that I seen. The sound quality, I was hoping it'd be louder and sound meaner. Like, when you give it and then let off, it's supposed to have a, like a nice let off, but it does not. It's actually really quiet. It makes it have a cleaner sound, and it's probably good for my compression, but yeah. So I'll show you guys a clip of how I wanted it to sound. Anyways, I got my dad actually did. He bought me this because I have no money. I have like $800. He's being generous, buying me Christmas presents, so he's bought me the fucking tank. He bought me the fucking glass pack. I gotta pay him for that. But here's the tailpipe. It's just sitting in there. I gotta get another exhaust clamp to clamp that on. I just use an exhaust clamp on my original pipe, and it's on there good. It doesn't rattle. Well, actually, it does rattle a bit, but I mean, like, it's tight. I need a hanger. So the original hanger was right here for the original exhaust, so I might take that off. I don't think I can. It's pretty fucked, but I'll have to run a hanger just to see. If you look, I got a bit of slack there. So I might have to tighten it up just a little bit, but I need a hanger on that so it's not jibber-jabbing around. Yeah, she's just single pipe for now, but hopefully someday she'll get the duals. I just don't have the money. I'm telling you guys, I just don't. I can't afford it. And I want the exhaust tips. I wanted to go dual flush glass packs with the tips coming out the side, but that's another day or another year, I mean. So that's what's going on with the 80 Ford. It runs and drives like a fucking beaut. I need to do quarters. I need a quarter here. Rockers are good. I need to line up my doors with the fenders better. I also need to fix my passenger door. It's hanging. Like it's sagging. You know, I have to pull up on the door to get it shut, and I need to, line that up better too. I might do quarters on this side as well. You can see it's got some bubbling and kind of not very good. So I'm going to do quarters on this side. My dad's going to help me with that, I think. Somewhere up here. Oh, we got some good metal right there. Okay. So we got to mark that off eventually. Brake lights. Brake lights work. Signals work. Four-ways work. But I have a light out, so I need to take this off, replace that. I also have... what else do I have? Oh, what I learned about this fucking truck last time I ran it, which was 2 months ago, a month ago, when it was nice out. This fucking truck has a posi. It's fucking posi, okay? So if you guys remember, on the front, I put my these are the two front tires, my driving tires at the front, and I did the correct thing. Not really the correct thing, but put the bald tire on the front for now. As you can see, it looks like a one-wheel peel because the one tire is bald and this tire is not. So you think, oh, it's a one-wheel peel, which means one tire spins when you're doing a burnout. No, it's not. It's posi. Now, I think with posi, I don't know how that works, limited slip or whatever. When I first gave it, both tires spun, unless that's like a traction control thing. But once you do a burnout, maybe that other tire kicks out and this one gives it all the way. I don't know. I don't want to do burnouts, but I know it's posi. Both tires spun in our driveway. I'll get a video up sometime and I will show you guys it's posi. Posi in drive and reverse, so mint. And yeah, I got a bumper for it. Okay, so I got an 87 or 86 bumper for this because the other one was, it was rusty, and it was also crinkled from the accident. I got a bumper for it. I got to bolt that on. I need those flaring nuts, the nuts where they're flared off in the front and the nut goes in the back. They were not salvageable. They were rusty as hell. I just grinded them off. I accidentally grinded into the bumper, so I'm going to I might get a washer to cover that up like hopefully I can do that. I got this all painted. Got to get my bumper on. Got to get my grill in. Got to get my lights and tail lights bulbs in. I got to get my little springs. I need little springs that, you can adjust the headlights up and down. And I need to get that plastic shroud thing that goes, with your, your lights. I need to bolt that top part up there down. But yeah, this truck is almost done. I just got to do some things on the front, and I got to fix my taillights, get the headlights going. I got to get my wiper motor going because I need wipers. Let's be honest. I'm going to need my wipers working. I need signals. I need brake lights. I need the running and driving for it to go on the road. And we're almost there. We're so close to having this truck on the road. I'm not going to paint it yet. Like, it looks, right now, it's got a cross between black fenders, green doors, and a brown box and brown cab. It's kind of like if you ever heard the Johnny Cash song, I tell you should look it up. It's called One Piece at a Time. This truck is literally that because it has an 87 ignition and column inside. It has 94 Ford doors. It has 1980 Bronco fenders, and it has well, that's what it has. What else? I guess that would be it, but it's kind of like mismatched. Oh, and an 87 hood, 87 Ford hood, and an 87 bumper eventually. So yeah, the flaring nuts that I was talking about that I need for the front are these. Now these are good, but you know, it's for the rear bumper. This bumper, yeah, she's a little rough, but I don't have a step side. Sorry about the flag. I do not have a step or flare side, sorry. Ford calls them flare side. I do not have a flare side rear bumper. There's a dent here and a dent here. She's scratchy, rough looking. I do not have another flare side. This is the only flare side here. We have tons of 80 bull noses, but not like the Fleet. We have the Fleet sides. We don't have this. Now, another disappointing thing I want to show you guys. If you're looking to buy an old Ford, if you're looking to buy an old used vehicle or something, I suggest you download or install Kijiji and Facebook Marketplace. I looked on Facebook Marketplace and I came across this 1986 Ford F-150 inline stick, 4-speed with a clutch. It's a manual. Granny low. I imagine it was granny low. Great truck. Guy was wanting 200 for it. Supposedly it ran. The fenders were really good. It only had 136,000 on it. 136,000 is not that bad. It was in good shape for what it was. This truck has, you can see it looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, she is rough, but this truck runs and drives like a champ, and it's in really good fucking shape, and it has at least 400,000 on it. It's at 370 something, but it was at 400. My dad said the computer went back somehow. It was at 400, but went back. I believe it because these trucks are probably gonna last. They normally don't go past that 300 mark because people just scrap them after that. But this truck was never driven in the winter, and it was a clean truck. Sorry, I'm talking about this truck too, but I'm talking between this truck, my Ford, my Mustang, because well, that's what's on this little playlist channel. By the way, the Mustang is finally on the road. Last video I had, this car was not on the road. I only had it insured for a couple weeks. I'm on my dad's insurance because well, I'm fucking broke. So I'm paying and for you motherfuckers who say, "Oh, well, you have a Mustang. That's gonna be insurance is gonna be outrageous because it's considered a muscle car." No, you're wrong. It's a V6. It's not considered a muscle car because it's a V6. It's the same car. Actually, my dad's Ford Fusion, which is a 4-door car, way smaller than my Mustang, puts out 290 horsepower, and it's a V6. This car, Ford Mustang factory, came with, I think they say it makes 190 horsepower, which is way less. Or no, my dad's car makes 260 horsepower. This makes 190. Now, the GT version, I think it makes 290 horsepower. My Ford makes around 200 and... Oh, it's a Frio too. I don't know how much it makes. I want to say 270. But you know what? I don't know. It might even be lower than that because it needs a rebuild. It's got a piston. It needs 2 piston rings. It smokes like a motherfucker, so it probably doesn't make the factory horsepower. This car probably does make factory horsepower because it only got 55,000 on it. Some things I did to it. The insurance is only $2,000 a year. If you're gonna buy a car and people say, "Oh, don't buy a Mustang," tell them to go fuck themselves. If you go on your dad's or mother's insurance, parents' insurance, they're a great car. They run and drive great handling, very safe car, not fast at all, but they're great looking, very cheap on insurance. My freaking friend, he has a Buick, which is like my grandma's car has a Buick like that, like his car. I think I can't remember. It's a 4-door car. He's paying $4,000 a year. But he's on his own insurance. But it's a fucking big boat. Same engine as mine, but it's a big boat. $4,000 a year. I'm only paying 2. So, what are you going to say? I also added some things. I took my wheel covers off, and I put skull valve cover caps. If you don't want to hear about the Mustang, you can always skip this or just click off the video. I'm just doing this for myself because I want to keep track of everything of my Ford Progress and my Mustang a little bit too. So yeah, I put these skull caps on here. I think they're only like, I don't know, $12 probably. My dad got them for me. I think they were 12. And I also got some old Mickey Thompson sticker on the rear window. Now, I don't run Mickey Thompson tires. It would be pretty cool if I did. But right now, I'm just running the old Goodyear, and they got dry rot in them. But no big deal. They're okay for going to school and hoping to have a job soon. Because this thing is going to cost about 100 something in gas, and, well, I need something. I'm also going to buy a winter beater. I'm going to save my money. I got to pay this car off. Got to pay my dad $2,000 back, and I also got to pay him back $3,000 because I paid $5,000 for the car, but I owe him $3,000 because he helped me out. Okay, so I got to pay him, so in total to $2,000 to $3,000. So that would be, well, I'm back to $5,000 again. So I need to save up $5,000. I need to do that now and pay off this car, pay off the insurance, and get insurance for next year because that's the way she's going. She's coming up soon. Yeah. I also need gas money. Anyway, sorry about this video. I'm talking about my life a little bit and a little bit about the cars and everything. That's it for this video. That's it for the 1980 Ford. Next video, it should be running again, maybe. I don't know. I really don't. I'm not going to paint that hood or anything. This truck is going to maybe go candy apple red, but for now, she's staying how she is. The Mustang might be driving this week. It might be driving this Thursday. First time taking her down to the old high school down in Beansville Secondary. She might just make it down there. Hopefully she does. Hopefully I don't die. Wish me luck, I guess. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Please like and follow. Please like and subscribe. If you don't know what I'm talking about with this truck, you can go back to the very first video. You don't have to watch the whole thing, because I do make videos that are, like, really long. This one's, like, fucking almost 20 minutes long. The other videos were, like, 20, 30 long. Just adjusted what's going on. So, yeah, please like and follow if you want. If not, it's okay. But, I'm not getting a lot of love on the YouTube. Shadow banning, maybe. I don't know. People say, oh, you gotta do YouTube shorts. You gotta get them subscribing to you. If you do these long videos, they're not gonna like it. I'm doing them for myself. These videos are for keeping track of everything that I do with this truck. It's just, I want to look at it in the future. When this truck's done, it's gonna be worth, I'm thinking, maybe $10,000. Maybe 20. Maybe only $6,000 when I'm done. Maybe only $5,000 is what I paid for that Mustang. But when she's done, she's going to be worth something. I got about at least $2,000 to $3,000 into it. But you know what? To get this truck running and driving, it only cost me like maybe $500. I bought a new starter, fuel pump, and a carburetor. I didn't need the carburetor, but I bought the carburetor because it runs really good. I put in new oil. I put trans fluid in it. I put rad fluid in it. And I just ran a little jerry can on it, and she just started right up. That's how easy it is, and I suggest you guys get these old projects because they're just so fun. Anyways, that's it. Hope you liked the video.